Alrighty then. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of the Loadout. Today, we're joined by the normal co-hosts, Case, Jayden, and Louiehh. Louieh's filling in for Jordie. He's also our fifth man. Comes in when he's not working, so love to have him aboard. Um, Tonight, okay, yes,
He's not.
talking about Squid Game. Let's go. So tonight we're just going to cover the minor coming up because we all love the minors, and
Wow.
yeah, I know, good start, isn't it?
Uh,
This is a new concept, so hopefully it like bangs in the CDL. Got a few roster changes to talk about, and previews for the minor coming up, our fantasy, and some other things. So we might as well just, we've been off for a couple of weeks, so we'll just go around and see how everyone's going. We'll start with Case. How's things?
Yeah, been great, Stearns. I've missed the COD a little bit. Yeah, the state of the game is in a really good spot, but it's all good. We've got Squid Game. Let's go. You can dress up as whoever you want. 4, 5, 6, 1, guard, anyone. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into the COD and Optic on top.
Jayden? How you
Yeah. Yeah, good mate. Busy, very, 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 very busy. It feels like it's a bit of a blur between since the COD stopped and now, but it's good to be back. Haven't really touched the game since they went on break, so it'd be good to start getting back into it.
Yeah, Louis? How was your holiday?
yeah, not too bad. I haven't missed the COD. I haven't missed playing it one bit. Game's in a horrific state. Yeah, you probably won't see me on that for a little bit, but keen to watch the Thieves on Sunday.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a break. We've had a Christmas, New Year. Bits happened in the COD. There's a lot going on. I suppose we'll start with the situation of COD as such. We've had people like Scump come out and say it's the worst place COD's been in a long time. And coming from the King, that's, a big thing. Shotzi's trying to do all he can. He's come out and said that he's going to start screaming and streaming his scrims, obviously without volume, without comms or whatever, and his teammates are all for it. There's obviously been a bit of backlash in the community. People like the Thieves have openly come out and said that they don't want their scrims streamed for map pool issues. But I'd like to get everyone's intake on this because I feel like Shotzi's doing the right thing for the community right now and giving people more of an insight into the everyday life of a Call of Duty player, I guess. And I would like to hear your input on this, boys. So, Case, what do you think about the streaming scrims and I suppose the situation that COD's in at the moment?
Yeah, I guess I'm a big advocate for streaming scrims. I don't understand why you wouldn't do it. All the challenger players do it. It's a little bit of money under your belt. Like a lot of these challenger players can't really survive without a bit of payment. Like really, they're just going off winnings, not really salary or anything. So for them to stream scrims as well as elites and the cups, like it's just perfect for them. And I think for the pros as well, like a lot of the pros need to get into the scene and like help develop it and create it themselves. Hex said that like really pros aren't really helping themselves with they expect X amount of money, but there's not enough viewers for it. Like, and the only way to grow it is to get out of your streams, get on YouTube, and really no pros do it. It's really the Warzone that carries that side with their YouTube videos and Twitch streams. So in the state of the game at the moment, the hackers are running rampant. Yeah, rank's unplayable really. The servers are shit. Like it's just I don't know. No one really wants to play it, and everyone's move on to other games. Marvel Rivals looks really good, and then just other miscellaneous stuff, League of Legends and stuff.
Yeah, nice. So Jayden's started his stream up, so everyone go give Jayden a follow. I'll drop the link
Yeah.
later in the YouTube chat. But he's been playing a few other games. So Jayden, what's your thoughts on COD at the moment? What have you been doing to pass the time? What's your input?
Well, yeah, it's pretty sad where it's at. Like, we had so much hope and promise on this game, and at the end of the day, it is a really good game. Like the maps suck, but just the state it's in right now between hackers and like obviously I'm in gold, so I don't really worry about hackers. But even just the servers, mate, you'll be halfway through a game, and then all of a sudden you're just jittering around the map for 15 to 20 seconds, or it'll just lag out completely. So obviously that's pretty shit. And obviously all the content creators, as well as Cases just said, there's literally hardly anyone playing the game. I think they're just lucky they had someone like Colt who had a subathon going and keeping the views up for a fair while there. But yeah, Marvel Rivals is fun. That's been good. I've been playing a bit of World of Warcraft. I don't know how everyone will feel about that, but been playing a bit of that. But yeah, in terms of the scrims and stuff, I love it. I love LAT, but grow the fuck up. Like, I'd understand if it was like SND or something like that, but fucking hardpoint scrims. Let's just get some content out there, yeah.
No one's stealing your strats, motherfucker.
They're worried about their break-offs. Don't worry, it's all good.
Yeah. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're all scrimming and streaming the scrims, everyone's seeing what everyone's doing, and then when it comes to game day, it's still going to be pretty much the same information. So they're all on the same level, like playing field, if they all stream their scrims. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Louiehh, obviously you're quite big in your League of Legends and that. That's starting up again soon. That'll be another good thing we can have a little touch on during our shows because we all love our league. What have you been doing?
Already started, mate.
Yeah, just started, I think.
It's already started, mate. Demacy Cup's been running one.
Oh yeah, Demacy Cup's already run, but I think LPL starts this week, doesn't it?
Cagel's live now, so LCK is tonight.
Yeah, LCK starts tonight.
That's
season opener
fizzy
tonight,
as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And LPL is Sunday, I think, first game.
So what have you been doing, Louiehh? How you been? Nursing the time COD?
Not playing COD. Been working a bit of TFT, a bit of Madden. Been playing a lot of Madden actually. Yeah, on the scrims thing, I mean, I understand where Scrap's coming from, but also in the same sentence, yeah, grow the fuck up. I mean, I think he only has that opinion because LAT are probably, well, I'll probably touch on it later with the power rankings, but they're probably 1 or 2, and they don't want the gap to close, even though the gap is not as wide between the top 3 or 4 in the rest of the league this year compared to even the last year or the year before. But yeah, I mean, more eyes on the product can't be a bad thing, but at the moment it seems that the devs are too busy pumping out red light, green light skins and whatever else than fixing the core issue that's been prevalent for the whole game cycle. I mean, it's not as if there's a lack of evidence or, yeah, they're just too lazy to do anything. So, I mean, I'm not blaming the pros or anyone for moving to Marvel Rivals or League or whatever. But yeah, what can you do at the end of the day when the devs don't want to back probably the best game since Black Ops 4 maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. I just feel like these people have just gone too far. Like, I understand there's things that people don't want to like expose or do whatever, but realistically, if you're playing hardpoint, you've got your break-offs. Whoop-de-doo. These people talk about map pools. You play all the maps. No one's going to be hunting you down and working out exactly what kind of map you're playing from watching a couple of scrims. So yeah. I think Shotzi's doing a good thing. I think it's good for the community, and hopefully a lot more people do it because the way COD's going, it's going to be back at a franchise, and to make their bread, they're going to have to start streaming and doing stuff like that. I know the way it's going to happen, the way it's going to go. But
whoever said the break off shit, like that is faded as. Like you can see it in Codcaster anyway. Like
and everyone's got a coach in there as well. So
it's literally just give an excuse for fucking whatever reason. Like
and
I mean, I love Scrap, but I think it's just complaining for the sake of complaining at some point. Like
when you've even got your boss Nate Shot telling you to fucking pull it in, you're going well. But
usually win for everyone. But
to be fair, you can't tell when they're still serious and when they're joking though.
Yeah, literally.
So there was a little bit of roster mania, I suppose.
Hang on, Sterner. Before we go any further, mate, how was your Christmas and New Year's? What did you get up to?
Good. Hung out with the family, kept pretty quiet. Bought a
you got
house.
some big news there, don't you? Yeah, fucking
Bought a house, so hopefully a couple of months there'll be a new stream set up. It'll be nice and ready, nice and clean, ready to go. So
Fuck
looking
yeah.
forward to that. Yeah, it's all
Oh, yeah.
looking forward.
Exciting times.
Yeah, so we'll move on to the one bit of WrestleMania there wasn't much in the off-season in the 3 weeks off, but there was a thing here from Vegas Falcons. So they've made 2 changes. One being Kicks, who was their best player, and it was not close. He was a very, very good Call of Duty player, but he's gone for personal reasons. There was talks that he was lucky to be there for the first 2 weeks anyway, so I reckon it's something to do visa issue wise. But they also got rid of their King of .60, King of Body. I'm not even going to feel sorry for saying that because he was dog water. They brought in Doomed and I can't remember the other guy's name, but I've heard from all sources that this Doom guy can shoot. He's pretty talented, so hopefully it comes together. I think it just feels like it's you get rid of your best player on an already struggling situation, and it's just going to be very hard for these Falcons boys. They they were on the brink. Like they took a map off FaZe and Respawn, even though FaZe was struggling. They were competitive in a couple of series. They look like Kicks look good, but this is a chance for Exney to show up. He was the big name at the World Esports thing last year in Saudi. They were all talking about him. Roxas really needs to step up now, and hopefully these new guys can go all right. What are your thoughts on this case? How do you think they're going to go? Do you think it's going to be better for them? I feel like they just need Kicks back ASAP, so hopefully he gets back, but it's going to be hard for
From
him.
all reports, this Doom bloke's pretty good. King RX is gone, which is good. Yeah, he was no good. We said the last few shows he needs to step up, and he probably went backwards, which is fucking saying something because he sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, Xnid really showed out AWC. I think he is going to have to step up. He's been playing with a few of the pros, learning their names, getting in amongst it, and I think the pros actually think he's really good. So hopefully that can translate onto game day. But I don't see this Falcon squad winning many series this year. I had him winning 1 series at the start of the year in our first podcast, and I think 1 might be a stretch at the moment. So
I gave
it's
him
over.
3. I'm fucked.
I think I said 6 or something, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you went outrageous.
Yeah,
What are your
right.
thoughts, Jayden? Do you think these guys have a chance to do anything? Better?
No, honestly, they don't. They've lost, as you said, as we've all said, they've lost by far their best player. He's probably, up there with the top echelon of players in the league, probably. Not like the top, but, he's up near he's higher to the top than the bottom. So, but from what I've seen with, like, obviously their challenges stuff, the challenges team looks okay from some of the stuff I've seen. So, I reckon a couple of changes will probably be good, but yeah, they're not winning much, if anything.
Got any hope for these guys, Louis?
Nah. I don't think I made a prediction on them winning a series or not, but I mean, they probably should win 1 at law of averages, but I mean, I don't know. Get rid of their worst player, I suppose, but they also got rid of their best. So.
It doesn't really even out, does it?
No.
I would have liked to have seen Doomed in this team instead of King of Body with Kicks and see what they could do, but
yeah.
But as Jayden said, their challenger team has been going quite well. They knocked out a Seams team and made the elite when they went on and beat. They went 2-0 the first day and they beat Exceed's team 3-1 and pretty much smoked them. And that SGP team is quite talented. So, at least they're doing some things in challenges. They got their players playing the game. They're on the up. Never know what happened. Clayster was pretty happy with the way their challenger team's going. Now they just need to see the results in the top team. While we're on the challenges aspect, I'd like to bring up a few things. Obviously, the elite started today. Oh, yesterday, sorry. And it's been quite interesting. you got teams like the Stallions who are 4-0. No hiding that I very much like that team, and they got 2 reverse sweeps on the first day, and then got a Map 5 win over Exceed team today. They're 4-0 and they beat 2 of the better sides so far. They've just got to play, I think, another bottom side and then the Falcons challenger team. So they could quite easily go 6-0 and have a good run. A lot on the Group A, I think they're all kind of mixing. So like Alex team's won like 3. There's another team that's won 3. A couple of won 2. They're all kind of like beating each other. But I don't know if you guys have watched much of the Elite, but I'd like to get your input on how you think the challenges is going at the moment. That was kind of sad to see that Optic said that they will not be running a challenges event because it costs too much money, which you can understand. They'd need fucking heaps of PCs and that just to run a open bracket. But there was Falcons that did pop up and say they'll run it and at cost and pay for it all just to get the challenges scene going. So that's always a good start. But what do you think?
Money printing machine.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast.
Nothing like a Saudi sponsored event.
Oh mate, if they get going, it's actually giving them a chance because the CDL seem to have wiped their hands with the challenges and they don't want nothing to fucking do with it.
Mate, the CDL should be fucking helping out.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's bad,
Mate,
mate. You want this game to move forward, and then there's just like shit like that. It's like, why bother? Like seriously. But anyway, though, the Falcons will just pay for it all, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But I don't know if you guys have watched any like Case and Jayden, especially. Have you watched any of the Elite so far?
I watched 2 minutes of the Elite and I saw Louiehh 1v3 for the win, and that was all I watched.
He's
I-
gross.
I watched a bit yesterday. I didn't watch anything today. I mean, even yesterday, I only really saw. I think it was the Stallions and whatever Ellie's team was, and then whatever the game was before that. But I'll definitely go back and watch some replays. Perks about it being on YouTube; it's easily accessible. So
Yeah. So I watched a fair bit of it over the last 2 days while I was at work. But
working hard, mate.
yeah, I'm mainly trying to keep up with the Stallion stuff, but yeah, Lux is gross. That guy is just got the ice in S&D. He's freak. And Courage was doing his thing, same as Abe, and Merc. He's doing his thing too. They look pretty good for a young team, and realistically, they probably will be in the league over the next few years. It's just hard, obviously, the way the league's set up right now, but it gives challenges light. There's some young kids in there that are actually putting their hand up to have a crack, and it should be good for the league in general.
I mean, I've said to you guys, I think quite a bit this year already, that the challenges, and even their cups, mate, you've got to rely on someone that's kind of close with the players to come in and cogcast. Like, I feel like there just should be a little bit more support in those regards to like have some sort of setup so we can at least see more footage from cups and not have to rely.
It is kind of similar in league though. You don't see a whole lot of the like the LCK challenges and stuff unless someone's shipping it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I feel like league's probably big enough to not really matter, but for a game that they're trying to get, constantly growing, I feel like it wouldn't hurt.
There's just no motivation in challenges. There's no money really. There's no upside into grinding every day. Where at least in league, I suppose they have the backing to support teams like that, and they have salaries and stuff like that. There's only like probably maybe 2 or 3 teams in the league in challenges that have salaries.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, you can't even do well and get put in one of the main teams as a sub anymore. So, like. Like they've just got to try and grind and hope for a roster change, which is, hard in itself.
Yeah.
It overlaps with the CDL schedule too. Like they play at the same time some games, especially on Sundays and stuff. So like it's hard for in that instance, but there's a lot of downtime, I guess, for the CDL and where the CDL and challenges don't interlap.
Yeah, 100%.
It's hard though. Like unless they're going to play it on like a Monday night or a Tuesday night, which. I don't know.
Well, funny you say that because Holchiff was saying that like the perfect situation for this would be you got college COD on Monday, Tuesdays. You got challenges on Wednesday, Thursdays, and then you got the Pro League on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That
And
should be.
That's the way. That's the way to get the most out of all of it.
But it's also hard because like a lot of these players that are playing in that probably have to work during the week because them playing that's probably not giving them any money. So
Correct.
Yeah.
Unless it's the top echelon of challenges, which is like 3-4 teams.
yeah, just makes it very hard to have something during the week when most of them will probably have at least full-time or part-time jobs that they've got to work on as well.
yeah. So
Actually, someone we didn't speak about quickly though. Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny, fuck me, mate. He's that good
Johnny.
at the moment.
Yeah,
Freak.
for weeks.
He's been playing
He
well.
needs to get picked up again. It's a shame he got his chance on a shit Vanguard
Vegas.
Vegas team, but yeah, I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
Johnny. And
Yeah, I feel like his rep got put through the mud a bit, didn't it? But I feel like he'll be back in the league soon.
So also there's been a lot of scrim results being put out. Obviously optics, they're pretty much slapping everyone. Kenny put a funny thing out. There was a funny thing from Kenny today. They were scrimming LAG and he was typing in game chat to tell LAG to run to the point because they were just literally they were just getting farmed.
to be fair, who the fuck on that team does go to the point? Like, they're all just
Yeah.
fucking. If it's not pressing, there's no one. So
Yeah. And without just talking about Optic, there's been a lot of results from Challenger teams versus FaZe, because FaZe have been playing a lot of at the moment, and they have been going to the ringer.
Funny how resident FaZe support is not here tonight after these results.
Like, what is going on with FaZe? They're just really struggling.
I'm gonna come out and say it now, mate. I think they're actually cooked. Like I think that might be it for that 4, and I feel like they need to get some fresh juice in there.
it's funny because this just seems like the perfect game where they should just fucking dominate. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so weird. It's like if you said 5 years ago, get Simp and Abeezy and Cell and like one of the best ARs in Draza, who was a bit of an unknown at the time. Right now on a team in this COD, you'd think, fuck, they're going to win it easily. But yeah, shit happens.
It's one of those things though. Like if you're having like some S&D problems where they might be struggling a little bit strat wise, be like, yeah, cool, they'll figure it out. But they're literally getting smacked in fucking respawns, which is like
the crazy thing is, like over the years they've been so good at search, and then they've just relied on their gun skill and in respawn. That's why they've been the benchmark for the last however many years. But it seems that nothing is going right at all this year.
Yeah, they're like 4 great search players. Abeezy is probably one of the greatest search players ever, nearly.
Yeah. I mean,
Draza's
the amount of
top in the league.
the amount of times you just rely on the round being 3v4 because Abe's going to take some cheesy ass route. But like,
Creates heaps of space for you.
yeah.
100%. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's concerning if they don't. I think if they really play bad in this minor, I wouldn't surprise me if you start trying to see some movements.
Rest in peace, Tupac, is all I'm saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miami beat them, but obviously Atlanta should.
We
win,
will get
but-
to that. We will get to that because I've got some interesting takes for that too. And then I just wanted to touch. So FaZe, obviously. I also want to touch on something I heard, and I don't know how true it is, but I heard on the grapevine that we all know how Sib was struggling earlier, right? Sib and Attach and the C9 boys in general. But I heard that there was something going on with Sib, and it's now been fixed. I don't know if it was a setting or something to do with his setup or what, but apparently there was something that he found out at the Christmas break, and it's been fixed. I don't know how true this is, but for my fantasy side, I hope for God it's true.
Opium.
But I just want to hear, like, what are your thoughts on? Do you reckon if this is actually true news? What does that mean for C9? Do you think that means that?
Was the setting not having the best player in the game playing alongside him anymore, or what?
Yeah, well, that's probably a fair point too.
Yeah,
I mean, if it was a setting, I want it released so I can check mine.
it's definite bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
it's bullshit. He would know exactly what settings he's on, and he hadn't changed anything. He's on. Oh fuck,
100%.
That time I lock in now. So
Like they honestly, they're going to come good anyway. Like I think we spoke about before. Sib's always starting slow. Like he started slow. Like I remember like the last 2 years that I remember, he started shit, and there's been talks about him getting dropped, and he'll just fry for the rest of the year. So
he's been playing like he hasn't got any aim assists. Like I'd check your settings too.
maybe he didn't.
That's what the thing was on the street, that his aim assist was a bit bugged. And if that's true,
Yeah.
mate, and you've been playing 4 games in the top league, and you've had a setting that's fucked, that's almost like
There is not a chance. There's not a chance you're getting 4 games in and then realizing your aim assist is cooked. There's just no.
I don't.
Not-
It's
You would
just
know.
funny to think about.
Not to mention the countless hours they play throughout the day, every day. He would have known, like, okay, something's completely different to me to someone
Captain.
else.
But
Yeah.
Mac's been doing his thing. Mac, everyone was
Mac's
skeptical of Mac coming back, but he's definitely been that best player on that team, and
So,
good for him, because he deserved the spot and he deserved the hype. So glad for him.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the tier list first, or go? Because it's pretty much the same as we had last time.
I don't think we really need to.
Yeah,
I mean, nothing's
think
really
nothing
changed since.
But I
first
think we
then,
jump into
so-
the minor. We just talk about the matches. We'll give ourselves a kind of thing. My pick'em's a bit screwed, so I can't really do that right now, unfortunately. But yeah, I suppose we'll just jump straight into the matches. And
Yeah.
so it's going to start on tomorrow morning at 7 for us. Where first game is Rocker and Gentlemates, which I feel like it's going to be a pretty decent series. We've already seen this map once. It's gone to a map 5. And Rocker kind of choked. I mean, not Rocker. Gentlemates kind of choked, and Rocker had the ice. So I feel, are we going to do predictions now? We might as well. So I feel like this is. I feel like Gentlemates are going to be better, but I just feel like Rocker have the ice still, and I feel it's going to go to a game 5, and Rocker's going to come out with the S&D win. Case.
I'm going LAG. I think they're a much better team than Rocker. Rocker got lucky last time they played. I think they played the first week, and Rocker took it out. I actually had money on Rocker at that time, but I'm going LAG. I think they haven't won a game yet. They don't look too bad though, but I think they can get it done.
Jayden.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I locked all my predictions prior to the break. So the thought process before the break is I thought LAG were gonna, fix a couple of things, and I have them winning 3-1. I feel like we might start seeing a couple of better results from them now, unless it's Shotsy trick shotting them. But yeah, I think 3-1 LAG.
Lou.
3-1 LAG. Sky's masterclass.
I'm going
He's
3
back.
by the way. Sorry.
Guys, masterclass. Easy. Alright then. Next we got Heretics and FaZe.
Heretics. 3-1.
So yeah, I'm going to go the Heretics train too. I feel like it's hard because the Heretics are so pissed at fucking
we are
Surge.
faded.
I
They literally
just,
can't win a series. They can't win a series.
And FaZe can.
FaZe,
What are
yeah.
we-
They need to win 1, 3, and 4, and they're not doing it. So
This
Well,
this
they
could be a
100%
nil draw.
They 100% win the control because Miami are a very good control team.
yeah, but it's FaZe. FaZe aren't a bad control team. They've been playing shit, but they aren't a bad control team.
I don't know. I'm gonna go myself. Heretics 3-1, but I could also see a world where FaZe win 3-1 quite easily. It's very much a toss up. I'd love to see Heretics win and actually put the pressure on FaZe. I feel like that's the only way things are gonna be tested there, but I don't know. It'll be an interesting day. Case, what do you think?
FaZe 3-1. Again, I can't see Heretics winning any series where, like, they need to win every respawn. It's not happening. So, if you told me last year that someone is picking Heretics to beat FaZe this year and to win every respawn map in FaZe, I'd tell you you're faded. So, I'm also telling you faded right now.
Fair enough.
3-1 FaZe.
Jayden.
I've got FaZe 3-2, and I think FaZe will win. Heretics will win 2 hard points.
Oh, the old Neslo.
Yes, I think they'll win 2 hard points, and I think FaZe might find a little something, a little hopeful.
Lou.
Yeah, Heretics.
Yep, Heretics.
3-1.
This next one could go for a total of 30 minutes, I reckon. I don't see Vegas fucking doing anything here. They maybe get lucky with a few S&D wins, round wins, but Optic are going to be too strong. Hook and Shotzi are going to take the piss, and I feel like this is just the quickest DoorDash of the weekend. Case?
Correct. 1.4 to 5x your money. Optic 3-0. No sweat at all.
Same 3-0, go next.
Yeah, 3-0.
And the last one of the day, Vancouver and Cloud9. This is going to be another good game, I feel. I feel like Cloud9 obviously, don't have the wins to save them, but it's really much of a muchness. Vancouver have looked shaky too. I feel like Cloud9 get the best of them and win this 3-1. I just need to see more from Surge. I feel like Abuzer's doing alright, but that the rest of them need to step up. Case.
Yeah, I think I really would like Vancouver if they didn't have their shit fucking sub duo, Nasty, oh not sub duo, sorry, fucking Ranger duo, Nasty and who's the other
Damn.
fucking Hicksy, sorry. I
Damn.
was
I
forgetting
don't think
about that.
Hicksy's redhead, but we'll go with it.
And yeah,
My
Sib's
bad.
back. Love Sib. Don't miss, don't lose. He's not gonna miss and he's not gonna lose. It's gonna be 3-1 Cloud9.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think now Sib's 50 settings will be seeing a good Cloud9 fight up, and they'll win 3-1. As I've always said, I don't really like Surge, but yeah, I think Cloud9 will. Yeah, 3-1. They might drop a map, but it wouldn't surprise me. 3-1, 3-0, but I'll go 3-1.
Yeah.
3-0, Cloud9, cash it straight to the bank.
Damn,
Fair call.
I like it.
So then we'll move on to the next day, which is the Sunday for us. This is where the winners from the day before play the people in winners bracket. So we'll start off with Toronto. I had Rocker going through, but I feel like Toronto are just too strong. I feel like Toronto win this 3-1 quite comfortably. I don't think they have any issues with this. Either team they played, to be fair. Case, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going Toronto 3-0. I think they're a much better team than Gorillas. Even if Gorillas don't win and Rocket get through, I still think it's in the same boat. I really like Beans in this matchup against either team. And I think Keegan Fry, Joey D's been playing really good as well. He'll be fine after his Christmas pudding.
It would have had a bit too, I reckon.
Not just him. I think Beansy had a bit too.
Oh yeah, it would have had times 2 Christmas pud.
He would ate for the whole team.
He probably had enough pepperoni pizza with Splinter, I reckon, in the sewer.
Maybe. Yeah, 3-0.
Yep. Jayden?
Yeah, I've got LAJ in there. I reckon Ultra 3-1. I think LAJ will win a control, but it'll be pretty comfortable otherwise for Ultra. They looked like amazing so far, so I don't think they'll have much troubles in getting the result there. 3-1, and then you'll see a Joey D masterclass.
Louiehh?
LAJ 3-2, they're going on a run.
Oh. Ooh.
You love Skies, don't you?
Yeah, he's back.
That's fantasy. That's fantasy copium, isn't it, Lewis?
No.
He's getting supported.
Nope.
So next,
No,
next we have Boston versus Optic or Falcons. We all reckon it'll be Optic. Most people in the world think it'll be Optic.
It will be Optic.
It's a rematch. Boston beat them 3-2 early in the year, but I don't feel like it's going to have the same tune this one. I feel like Optic are going to be too strong, and they're going to win this in a 3-1 fashion. Case.
I'm going 3-0 Optic. Boston is shit.
Yeah,
they're
3-0 Optic.
I'm in the same boat, 3-0 Optic. I think, as I said, I have like what I've seen from Boston so far, but I've just got a feeling Optic are about to heat up for a bit. and we'll get a nice 3-0 out of them in that map
It's
round.
been good.
Next we have the Royal Ravens versus Surge or New York, and got to go with my boys. I feel like Royal Ravens gonna be too strong in their current form, and I feel like they beat Cloud9 3. I'm gonna go 3-2 again. It's gonna be the same thing, but I feel like Ravens are too good in Surge.
Gwyn, one step closer to Trey, you reckon?
Absolutely, Gwyn is him.
No, we're keeping Trey above Gwyn. That much better. Love Trey. I'm going Cloud9 3-0. I think Carolina have been shaky, and it's time that they start coming down to where they belong, top 8. So 3-0.
Jayden?
I've got I reckon it's gonna be an absolute banger series. I've got the Ravens winning 3-2, and I reckon that could almost be the second match of the day. I won't say first because I've got something in store for the next one, I reckon.
Okay.
But yeah, 3-2 Ravens.
Louiehh?
I'm mute. Unlucky.
Yeah.
Cloud9, 3-1.
Okay. And the last match of the day will be Thieves versus Miami or FaZe. I don't really care who they play. I said Miami, but I feel like they're going to be too strong for either team, and I reckon it will be a 3-1. I feel like LA might lose the control to either of them, but they win 3-1 pretty comfortably. Case?
I'm going Thieves 3-0. I think the second day, all 3-0s quickly get it done so we can play some league. 3-0.
We've got Thieves beating FaZe 3-2, and it will be match of the day. And I just got a feeling FaZe are gonna heat up against strong teams and then continue to be, shaky against the lesser teams. But I think Thieves will get over the line and win that one 3-2.
If Thieves play FaZe, I think it's going to be 3-2. If Thieves play Miami, it's going to be 3-0.
I guess we'll go to the middle part of the bracket. I think it's this way. So we'll have Optic versus, for me,
Thieves, I
Royal
think.
Ravens.
Nah,
No,
Cloud9.
No, so, yeah.
Cloud9 Royal Ravens, yeah.
So for me, I'm backing my boys in. I know he's going to talk shit, but I feel like Royal Ravens win this. It'll be a nice 3-2 Royal Ravens late round, Gwyn clutch, and I'd love to see Royal Ravens go through to the final. Next case.
That's just not happening because they're out in the quarters. But Optic are winning this one 3-1. They played them earlier, beat them pretty comfortably, and I like it. So give me this Optic.
We've got Optic coming up against the Ravens, and I think Optic. I've locked in 3-2, but now I would like to change that to 3-1 Optic. I think they'll, as I said, Optic heating up. I think they'll do well in this minor.
3-1 Optic. They're clearly the second best team in the league, and they will perform as such.
Next, I have Toronto and Thieves. So I have Toronto and Thieves, and I feel like Toronto win this map 5.
Ooh.
I love my Thieves boys. Early folder doesn't really matter. I still feel like they're my champs winners this year, but I feel like Ultra love these first majors, minors, anything of the year, and I just feel like Ultra get one up and beat Thieves.
Hope harder. Stearns, you're forgetting one thing, mate.
What?
This is online. Scrap can only win online, mate. Lucky it's not LAN, it's online. Thieves are winning. It's the only time he can fucking win. It's the only time he looks good. 3-1. Thieves.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I got Thieves winning 3-2. Another good series, but Thieves will be too strong. Scrappy the GOAT. He'll come clutch and do what he needs to do.
Thieves 3-1.
Okay, and the final. So I've obviously got Toronto and Toronto and Raw Ravens. I feel like Toronto win this 3-1. My pick. Toronto being your minor one champions.
Is it best of 5 or is it best of 7?
Best of 5, I'm pretty sure.
Go 5, it is. I'm going Thieves as well to win. I think they're really good online. They showed that they won in the case on. Beat Optic as well, so I'm going 3-1.
Yeah, I've also got Thieves winning the final. I think they'll win 3-2. These will be I think, like, clearly the best two teams all year, and I think they'll be in quite a few finals, and this will be one of them, and Thieves will get over the line.
Optic 3-2.
Oh,
I love that. Very, very good. Playing your
Damn.
cards right.
I can't wait for him to stand up and rip off this Thief fucking jersey, and there'll be an Optic one underneath.
Not
You'll never
happening.
catch you never catch me wearing that shit, mate.
So yeah, we'll do that. Case,
Hello,
you got a multi for us this weekend.
I do. Let me bring
Ooh.
it up.
This is
I put it on a few weeks ago and it's already in a little bit. I think I got it at $8 now into 5, so
Ooh.
yeah, not too bad. Obviously, we can only bet on the first day because the next match is a TBA, and dependent on results. So I have in the first game, what's the first game again? LAG and Rocker. I've got LAG to win. I got it at $1.90, currently $1.66. So that's really positive from that. Next game, I'm trying to look at the times. Atlanta FaZe -1.5 at $1.90. Multi them two together, as well as Optic to win 3-0, $1.45, and Cloud9 to beat Vancouver at $1.70. Brings it up to $8.40, which is now currently sitting at. Let me really quickly add it, mate.
Damn, they have so many markets. They have highest damage, highest KD, most kills in the series.
Is it on 365, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
That's cool. About time.
Yeah, the odds have come in really bad from there. Currently 560, so a little bit discounted, but I still think it's pretty good. Apart from Cloud9 being $1.50 at the moment, it's probably a bit short. So considering Vancouver being probably better, and LAG is $1.60, probably not great either, but yeah, got in early and hopefully reap the rewards.
Cool.
sounds good.
Smack the winnings on that from week 1.
Juicy.
All right, now we'll go to fantasy. Bringing up the fantasy league, we have our matchups for the week, where we got BJ and Hugh first up. Can't even see the teams. Don't know what's going on right there, but we have Pre-Pred. Who's that? Is that you? Oh, Jayden versus Louiehh.
I'm gonna beat the arse end out of you.
Me
Yeah,
versus
you will, to be
Jordie.
honest. I reckon you'll smash me this week.
And Ripper versus Case. So the battle of the shitters, me and Jordie. Both one team's gonna come out with a win.
I sent you a trade, Stern.
Yeah, we'll discuss this. I'll have a look at it. I've got to think about it. I haven't really had time. And we got the battle of the top with Louiehh and Jayden, both undefeated so far, going this week. Should be an interesting kind of day.
Wait, Stans, I've got a trivia question for you.
Sure.
What's the difference between the 2-0-2 teams?
Not much.
Nope, one of them lost in a 3v4. That's the difference.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter with these leagues as averages. Except for plants and diffusers, everything's an average.
Take it up with Easy Mac.
But yes, so that should be an interesting week. My team looking pretty rough.
I can counter that argument for you, Stearns. If Pred paid, it would have been worse, I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, probably.
I don't reckon he would have been knocking in much averages down. I'll tell you
Got
that.
to count my boy Hook this week to show
Real
up.
on the bench. Wow.
Yeah, well, mate, I've got.
Yeah, they're playing phase. But
Yeah.
you got him to win.
Yeah, well, I feel like Abeezy's still gonna. If Abeezy has a good series
You
and
got them
loses,
to
it's gonna be
win.
fine.
Wait,
Got them to win.
Stan, is there a way you can check average damage for the year, like per series?
Like
Yeah, you can.
incomplete
Yeah,
games or per.
there is ways, but
Go
I
into
can't.
complete, and then click on the week, and then you can click on like
Yeah.
what each person scored.
Yeah, because they have
Who do you want me
rankings.
to look at?
The whole phase team.
Oh, Lou, we're gonna have a serious little multi going here, aren't we?
Well, Simp is 550 to lead the highest damage for phase.
Yeah, right.
Beezy has a 3.2 in
For
hard point.
phase,
Yeah.
just for the team, or is it for everyone?
No, it's for the whole series. For the whole series.
Yeah, right.
So
checking
Beezy
on
has
phase.
him for hard point damage so far. That's just week 1 though.
If you
Yeah.
click up the top, actually no, it's because you can check
Here we
like
go, here we go.
obviously
No,
just
don't worry,
advanced
I got it.
stats.
So yeah, sells 3.16. Beezy is 3.06. 3,061. Draza is 3,349. And Simp is a 3,064. So Draza's actually leading it right now.
And roll up the top for me for a second.
Yeah.
Click on statistics,
Where am I looking? Oh,
like
yeah.
right at the top,
Yeah.
and then click players, and you can actually filter that there to teams and modes,
Oh,
which is
okay.
cool.
The only time Phaser won, Simp had the most damage on his team too, by a lot. The other series where they lost, he got fried a little
Oh, here we
bit,
go.
but it didn't really
Yeah,
matter because
click on.
players on the other team were getting more damage anyway.
So yeah,
Just click
Sim's
on
got better
the-
control damage, but Draza's got better HP damage by a fair way right now.
I've got some studying to do tonight.
Jaws' favourite. Jaws is 375. Cells 5. Simp 550. Abeezy is 13 to 1.
Well, Beezy's the lowest at the moment.
I think Simp is a better pick than Abeezy there, but
Most kills in the series. Simp is second favourite behind Abeezy.
that's weird, isn't it?
Highest KD in the series.
Fuck.
Jaws is 650.
Slash has got 3,700 hardpoint damage per 10 minutes. Fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's
There's some
fucking-
nice juice in there.
Do you want to? I've got a way to give you 1.1 houses case.
Yeah.
Dashi, $1.10 against Roxas, most kills in the series.
Oh,
And Shotzi is $1.10 for most kills than WXSL.
Holy
can you
fuck.
multi it?
Probably not.
Grabs damage compared
Wait,
to.
what's this on?
This is on just the breaking point stats.
No,
Oh,
Louiehh. What?
365.
It's-
Go CDL minor one and then go futures and then go player specials.
Minor one. Yeah, okay.
Shotzi's $1.50 for most kills in that series.
The fuck.
I shouldn't have come across this because I'm going to be looking at this all
that's
night.
fucked.
Yeah, same. I'm already looking at it. Yeah, fuck. No, that's huge.
Yeah, that is
It's kind of. I reckon it'll last like 120. People will clean up on it and then they'll get rid of it.
I don't think.
Gamble responsibly.
Time to take advantage.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck yeah, that's sweet.
Sib 375 highest KD. 325 highest damage.
Yeah,
It might be good to see, like, if there's a Skyline first map or something and the line's like 20 kills for, like, SMGs, or just fucking load the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Anyone got any questions in the chat while we're just.
Oh, we're just being degenerates.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gamble responsibly.
Absolutely.
Jord, honestly. 550 is
Jord,
really good.
my bad. Or is he in the chat?
Said in the chat.
Uh,
My bad.
my bad.
Soon as I
Yeah, Case, what was your riveting question you had for us?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. So, are we wrapping up? Is that what this
Oh, well,
is?
we don't really have much talk because we've had a
Alright.
break.
Actually, I've got something to talk about.
Okay.
I will send you a link to the tweet.
While we
Oh,
get that
yeah.
up, I've just got one question. So, there's been a lot of talk on the coaches. Obviously, every team must have one. But like, what the fuck do they really do? It's really just someone to sit there. They get paid to do fuck all. They schedule scrims. They lead VOD review. Da da da. So my question is, like, should coaches be able to sit behind you or like stand behind you while they're playing and comm to your team throughout the game? I'd like to get everyone's opinion on that. I know a lot like CS coaches can do it mid-round, or not mid-round, but like during rounds, and Val coaches as well. So I'd just like to get your ideas on like whether this is something like we used to do it back in the day. So like is because the league's kind of forcing us to have coaches, like whether they should have more of an input on game day.
So you
I
mean
mean-
like during the actual game, or like?
Yes.
I don't think they should be able to talk during the game. Obviously, like, because they're obviously looking at a codcaster screen, so they can see things that are going on.
No, they're not. They're behind. They're behind them, looking. They can only see
Oh,
what
you're
their
talking
team's
about like
looking at.
coach standing behind them, but even
Correct.
in league, they don't stand behind them. They go to another room.
They're in
Like
the room with the
they
rest
get
of the.
timeouts. When
Yeah,
they come to
I
them.
know Liga, but like CS coaches like are behind them during the game.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I mean.
I think it should be fine to do.
Mm.
Like it's
I don't think
just
they should be able to stand behind them and like talk to them mid game, but I definitely think they should have like more of a. They get like timeouts or something or whatever. Like in search game, you could have a timeout after a couple
Nah,
minutes. Of breaking up, but
we
it is
we
a
don't
different
need
game.
these series. We don't need these series going any longer. They
What
go
do you
long
mean?
enough as is. Oh, I mean, like, imagine a day with terrible technical difficulties. You're also factoring in timeouts and shit like that.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have a bit more input.
I'm just saying, like in between rounds, like the same as CS. There's no like like delay there or anything. Like you just get the coach behind and he can say something. It cuts off at a certain time. It's even like the NFL. Like as the coach gets cut off at a certain time, like they can't speak to the person or the quarterback out there. The quarterback has an earpiece. Like why can't it be the same for Call of Duty in between search rounds or like
Yeah.
you don't see
Yeah, I
like,
don't mind
'cause
in between
really,
rounds.
really coaches
Yeah.
have no like.
I
they do
guess,
nothing.
yeah. I guess then coaches like it'll be far more beneficial to have a good coach kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, even like in between control rounds, like obviously there's not much times,
Yeah.
but like even if the voice comes in as the round finishes, and then as it's preparing for the next game, they can have their 30 seconds to talk or whatever, and but I can't see any real issue with it.
It used to be a problem back in the day only because you used to get 4 players that could play, and the coach would just call out and would just tell you to rotate, and that's all they would do. So it was really like a 5th player kind of thing. Whereas now it's more 3 players, IGL, or IGL's gone a bit away from it, but you need someone who's going to direct the traffic, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with in between rounds or anything. I guess more of like I wouldn't want someone that's sitting behind talking mid hard point or shit like that. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely not like that. But like, especially like in between rounds, though, I can see absolutely no issue with it.
Yeah, I see Jordie's put in there, maybe not in hard point, control S&D, maybe. Like, it's just like an intermission thing. Like,
yeah,
like it's not going to slow the flow of the game. It's not going to do anything. It's just maybe a coach goes, oh, hit this route, or
yeah,
how
that's
about we try
different than the
this?
question I thought you were asking. I thought you meant like stand behind them, talking to them the whole time.
No. Well, again, it's just hypothetical. Like,
Yeah.
it can be whatever. But yeah, it used to be hard point. The coach can just stand behind you, or even in search and just fucking calm the fuck out of it. So
Yeah,
they
100%.
moved away from
I'm
that.
in.
But yeah, like the CL requirement to have a coach is just seems like for an org perspective, you got to pay someone this handsome amount, but like they're not really doing that much. Handsome. Got snubbed.
Handsome.
Hanson, the chick from Barca.
Peter Hanscom. Need snipers first mine. I absolutely agree. Snipers should be in, but that's ship sailed, I think.
Hmm.
Apparently single taps like being forced by the league. Did you say that?
Yeah.
They're forcing single tap to everyone, which is just seems fucking
Random.
weird.
It's just so cooked, but whatever.
I'd like to know what you think of that is like whether there's a much difference between double tap and single tap.
I can't say I've really played too much with either, to be fair.
Because the argument is it's less of a skill gap if everyone's got single tap, but like you're just tapping your analog stick once less. Like
yeah.
the pros were up in awe about it, like because even last year a bruiser got done with it, and everyone's like, oh, he's banned. Like you can't do that, but it's like there's not. Yeah, and the argument is, oh, it's a skill gap, but it's not really, in my opinion.
People aren't gonna move like shots to get one fucking setting like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
And I think something else got un-GA'd. I forget, but
Not a fucking weapon.
no, I can't remember. It might have just been single tap.
They got some Squid Games guns coming in the minor.
They've got a camo on it, but they're not camoed in the actual series, so I don't know what the fuck
Did you
they're
say
doing.
you were sending me a link?
Yeah,
it's
it's in the Discord. It's in the run sheet one.
Okay.
I tell you what, I'm proposing they get rid of Control Map 3 and they play that red light, green light they've been playing on Warzone.
If you get
Fuck
if you get
no.
another streak, you should be able to call it in. Actually,
I agree.
Is it this on Louiehh, the pyramid ladder?
Yeah, there's 2 pyramids.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jord, I think Scrap was giving out city LAT ones.
Yeah, skins are out, and I'm pissed off I can't use my cold points on them. I have to spend actual money to buy that fucking
yeah,
shit.
Oh,
basically
that's
free.
that's the one I was gonna say. I was gonna ask the chat whatever they reckon I should get. I'm gonna get because
I won't get it. Well, you know the answer to that question, Cerns. You really set yourself up there, mate.
No, he's getting a Boston one, and that's all.
Yeah,
all
I
they
he
agree.
can
actually
do.
look
Boston
kind of
looks sick.
fire. To be
No,
fair,
you can-
have you seen
You
the
can have the
Vegas one?
Boston one.
The Vegas one looks nice too in game.
Yeah, but you'll be representing kicks, mate. So
Boston.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
you
here's
can have
the
Boston
here's the
one, buddy.
AR ladder, Louiehh. What do you think about it?
That ladder is horrific.
Yeah, I think they're going off like the first 4 maps, but why is Dan Ghosty below Rencor and fucking kicks?
Renkor's been good.
Rencor has been good,
And
but
Kicks has been very, very good.
I don't care.
What the fuck's Hazard? Why is Skies and Wake on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on there?
I don't
Like, yeah,
know.
Wake's won 3 games. He sucks, but
Fuck it, mate.
Hey.
If those two are at the base of the pyramid's fucked.
Yeah, if brother.
At least they're not at the top. Imagine Beans on top.
Hey,
I want
no, but can we drop the awakening? Hey, he follows me on Twitter.
so bad.
My
Here
DM,
we
my
go.
DM.
We got the SMG one so far.
Someone is too high up on the 3rd tier.
The Bulldog.
And what is Joey D and Nero doing down the
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I also don't care how good Gwyn's been to start the year. The best 2 players in the game are on the left-hand side below him.
I'm okay with Gwyn having.
Gwyn's been
Been
probably
up
the
top.
best player so far in the first 4 games, to be fair.
Yeah, I just
Overall.
want to
Arguably
know.
3, to be honest, on that left-hand side.
Yeah,
Straight down.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Kismet's in the 3rd tier though.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Kismet's the one that's...
He had
there
one
right
good
now.
series. He had one good series against whoever they played last.
Optic... No. It was Optic?
Nah.
I think they played Optic and Thieves that week.
Phase.
Was it Phase?
Played Phase, Falcons, C9, and can't get the 4th one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just off the top of my head.
I don't know. He's played like one good series. I mean, it's not all his fault, but he hasn't been great.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm not sure how he's in the 3rd tier.
Yeah, it's fucking
No,
random.
No, they played
Yes.
Optic. Optic was their last game.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Gwyn. That's my bad.
No.
Hmm.
Optic.
Yeah, well, I think that'll change very soon. I think we'll make our own pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make our own. That's it.
Mm.
All right, I got another question.
All right, here we go.
They've been talking about like because this is a tryout game, obviously. Like, what would be your ideal hardpoint search control? Pick 5 from each and 3 control, or just as many hardpoints as you want. And like, what maps? If you're in an ideal Euphoria, you can pick whatever fucking map you want to play right now on this game. What hardpoint search and control maps do you pick?
Well, out of any COD?
Nah, just the tryout game. So BO1, not BO1, sorry, because it wasn't competitive. 2, 3, 4, Cold War, and this.
Louis can go first.
Jesus Christ. Raid would be my. I mean, can you only pick each map once?
You
No,
can pick
you
it for all
can-
3 things.
Yeah, you pick for all 3 if you want.
I mean, Raid's probably got to be in there 3 times then, no?
For hardpoint for sure.
Yeah, hard point for sure.
I-
100%.
I think it actually played all right for Control for a map that wasn't played on Control, like back in the day.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think there's 5 better search maps than it, but it's
I
definitely
agree.
the hard
So
point.
it's-
It's definitely the hard point.
Just getting a list up now.
Drazza sucks, said close out. That's dog.
I love some slums.
I can go first if you want. So I've got hardpoint, I've got raid, I've got standoff, I've got fringe from BO3, and I've got from BO4 Seaside and Arsenal. I think they're just really good hardpoint maps. I love fringe on BO3, easily the best hardpoint map in that game.
Wait, are we just naming our top 5 carrot maps, or are we naming like a series?
No, that's an hardpoint.
If
I
you
think.
if you say
Oh.
fringe, are you saying
Oh,
jetpack
right,
or no jetpack?
we're actually
No jetpack.
No.
I think it'd be work fine.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
for how the game was, I liked it as well. And S&D, I've got Redwood, Infected, Hunted, all from BO3, Standoff from BO2, and Arsenal from BO4 as well. And then Control, I have Arsenal and Frequency, and fucking pick whoever you want for the third because they're all shit. I'm actually picking Checkmate. Fuck it.
No, I'm picking
Garrison.
fucking what's it called? The
Garrison sucks.
4 what
Tuscan.
what's it
Seaside.
called? No.
Evac.
Fucking where is it?
BO4 sucked, mate. Just get it off.
No, it didn't suck.
Arsenal and Frequency are good.
Gridlock.
Okay.
Gridlock was
Notice
good.
how
Map.
Hacienda's not in my 5.
Gridlock was the fucking. It was actually really good.
Oh yeah, Gridlock
Control
was
map.
good actually.
Yeah. They're like the 3
Yeah.
control maps are from BO4. Like that's just.
Good search map too, actually.
Yeah,
Could,
Gridlock was a
could
good
almost
search
be in
map.
the 5. Some good moments on that map.
Frequency is definitely a hard point map for sure.
Methods getting round 1. Ricky. Yo.
Hey guys.
Frequency controls them, Ma.
Frequency.
Arsenal control.
Yeah, Arsenal, Frequency, and Gridlock are the 3 control maps.
You got
I
your
didn't
photo,
mind.
Lou?
I didn't mind Garrison, not gonna lie.
What's that, case?
You got your hardpoint search and controls, or
I would probably have Raid, Slums, Arsenal, Seaside maybe, and
no standoff stuff?
probably Standoff as my last one. Search would be, I don't know. I haven't really put too much thought into it. Express, Arsenal,
Standoff.
Redwood, Standoff, and maybe Raid. And then Control, I mean, you can just pick whatever.
Mm.
I know you were asking that question, Jordie, but I was about to tell Jayden to fuck put the vape away earlier because it was pissing me off.
Can you hit one live on stream?
I don't
Sims?
have any.
That's cap.
I don't have any. Literally out.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's why I'm quitting.
Cap. I saw you when I put up to your house today. You had a vape in your hand.
No, I didn't.
You did. I saw you.
I don't know what I'd pick, by the way. Hard point would probably be Hassie, Raid.
Hassie.
Yep, 100%.
Nasty. Holy
Summit.
fuck. Holy fuck.
Arsenal,
Hassie.
Slums,
Hassie.
Holy fuck.
Hassie first, by the way.
Oh,
Make that clear.
On BO6 exclusively, or?
Just in general. In general, Hassie first.
Oh.
Raid second. Probably Slums third. Arsenal fourth.
Hassie.
There's no shot you pick Hacienda.
Absolutely, mate. Fantastic map.
Not a top
Um,
50 map of all time.
Oh my god.
Probably top 5, I reckon.
Fuck off.
Good map. And maybe Fringe.
Yeah, Fringe was good.
I just don't see Fringe with a like boots game. It's just
Why not?
because going down that fucking train part would be hell.
No. Same as Express.
Pre-patch Moscow, checkmate Garrison. Yeah, no, pretty good. Fucking run them as a 5-map
That
series,
is
John.
fucking terrible.
Checkmate was goated. Don't cheat.
Oh yeah, no,
Checkmate is the best
yeah.
map in there. It's fucking embarrassing.
Sir, I watched you and Phil play out a 0 draw and a 1v1 on checkmate. That was enough for me on that map.
Shut up, Phil.
What was the one? What was the one that was on there? The snow map that they got rid of after a bit.
Crossroads.
Oh, that was actually right. That was okay.
Alright.
That was okay. It's better than Hacienda.
Off. Cap.
No, that was good.
Garrison. How good's Garrison?
Are you looking forward to your
The only
BO2
way-
remake next year, Case?
They'll fuck it up somehow. But I'll play the
Absolutely.
game. I'll get the master camo and I'll dip.
Yeah, they'll do a BOT remake and somehow the maps will still be shit. And there'll be cheaters and fucking, I don't know. They'll fuck something up. Zero confidence.
I'm gonna invest in some hacks next year.
You may as well, mate. It's the norm.
You can do it too.
Phase the fuck up.
It's just all hack.
All right. Well, we might wrap it up there then. You know,
No one got any other questions?
Yeah, unless anyone's got any other questions, we'll wrap this up quick. Nice quick one. Coming back after a break. A bit more when we got a minor to talk about. So
Bro, whoa!
here we go.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Where's the cricket sound? Someone play it.
Talking
We need to
about
get the soundboard going in here, Case.
talking about miners. Bro,
Yeah,
Damn.
we love miners. COD events, I mean. COD events.
you get a couple on pre-order or what, Stones?
No, I'm just
Jesus.
keen to see how it goes.
That is right.
Alright, that's me done. I'm getting off.
Jayden's got
Alright.
his 3D glasses on. They look like he's going to watch a 3D movie.
Sorry, mate. I got 30-year-old eyes.
So do I. It's fucking not staring at the screen. Alright, guys, everyone. Anyway, thanks for watching. You know, we love it. See you back here next week after to talk about what's been going on. Thanks for the support, and the episode will be up on YouTube soon. Catch us later.
Enjoy the miner.
Enjoy the minor. Phase up. You can do it too. 100T, Cane Train, whatevs. Peace.
Shut up, Banks.